What is the additional soul we get on Shabbos? Where does it come from? How does it leave? And how does it affect us?
When it says that on Shabbos we get an additional soul, a neshama yesera, on the surface it appears as if a soul, a new soul, comes down from Shamayim and enters the person, and after Shabbos it exits, it leaves. But the truth is, it's not actually a new soul that's coming out of nowhere. It's something which is within the person, and it's inside the person, but it's revealed on Shabbos. The Chassidus explains that we know the soul has 5 names: Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, Chaya, Yechida. Chassidus explains these are not just different names, but they're different levels of depth of the soul, different layers of depth. Each level represents a deeper dimension of the soul. And the difference is the first 3, which we refer to as Nefesh, Ruach, and Neshama, that's the part of the soul that we're conscious of. There's deeper than that, Chaya and Yechida. This is the part of the soul that we're not conscious, we don't really feel it. But in essence, that part of the soul is very much connected to Hashem. And that part of the soul is spiritually more aware, and that part of the soul sees and hears and feels spirituality, but we don't experience that consciously. In order to reveal that part of the soul, a person has to work very hard, be very refined, be on a level of a tzaddik, and then it's revealed. And that's the greatness of tzaddikim. They're able to reveal and bring out the deepest part of their soul. But the truth is, to a certain extent and in a smaller scale, all of us experience that on Shabbos. Shabbos is a holy day, and because of the holiness of Shabbos, this is something which is not something that I do, something that Hashem does because of the holiness of Shabbos. What does it mean we get a new neshama? It means that part of my neshama, the chaya and yechida, the deeper level of the soul, that normally we're not conscious of, on Shabbos it rises closer to the surface. And the fact that on Shabbos a person feels more spiritual, more tuned into spirituality, more motivated to spirituality, that's a result of the deeper part of the soul surfacing. And how long is it there? It's there throughout Shabbos. When Shabbos is over, that part of the soul leaves. And what does it mean it leaves? Not that it goes out of the body, it means it's no longer as revealed. It goes back to its unconscious state. And in fact, we don't want it to leave completely. We want that the effect that it has should be more long-lasting. So on Shabbos, a person should really engage in learning and davening and spirituality, but in a way that they should take the inspiration of Shabbos and it should affect them throughout the week. One of the things that help us, that the inspiration of Shabbos and the effect of this deeper part of the soul, this extra soul, should affect us throughout the week is Havdalah. Havdalah is not only something that we do to separate between Shabbos and the days of the week, but the Rabbi actually explains this in a lengthy sikha, that Havdalah, the way the Rambam explains it, is similar to Kiddush. Just like Kiddush in the beginning of Shabbos is to sanctify the day of Shabbos, Havdalah at the end of Shabbos is in a sense to sanctify the days of the week. In other words, by making Havdalah, helps us to take the holiness of Shabbos, to take that inspiration that the deeper part of the soul gives us, and we should be able to hold on to it, that the impression and the effect remains all the days of the week.